You've taken the appearance of a charming young lady. Put that charm to good use, and let's question that chap. Come on, lassie. That man's bound to at least know where the hell we are. Poor fella. But what's he doing all the way out here? Careful, missy. This water looks cold. Huh. I think. Hold on a second. I've been here before. I'm sure of it. But I can't for the life of me put my finger on it. It's like coming home,
alive.
but you don't know anyone. If that makes sense.
Hon,
And who's that cutting such a sorry figure yonder?
God, you're safe. Someone has sabotaged the hydro system. Edison's thugs, perhaps. The water damage. Oh, we are ruined. Und Moisha? No. Don't tell me. Your fiancé has fallen victim to this act of treason. Oh, a dark day indeed. It pains me to say this, Hannah, but with the coffers empty, I cannot keep you on. There is a chest inside, containing some trinkets and other personal belongings. Please take whatever you like. Moishe was a fine colleague. My deepest condolences for your fiancé.
Well, I'll be damned. Nikola Tesla in the flesh. But sounds like we've arrived at tragedy, Asher. A life's work, along with a life taken. Every stop on our travels thus far, the wreckage of dreams. My guess, that silver-haired scoundrel from that video works against us. Huh. By gum, the more we see here, the more this place looks downright familiar. Huh. Looks like that's the key to our puzzle. Literally. But how are we gonna fish it out? That water does not look particularly inviting. It feels like it's Christmas all over again. Let's get this open and see what's inside. Good work, son. Pity about the electrified lake that the key's floating on, though. This may be the only expedition where the fisherman and not the catch is in most danger of being fried. Don't know about you, but I'm hooked on this adventure. Well, this grinds my gears. They're broken and my clockwork just won't do it. We gotta find something that fits. Alakazam. Oh, poor bastard. Now, I'm not materialistic, but I expected more from a scientist. At least something shiny. Another of these digital dandy winders. Another antiquity fragment. Oh, good lord. I've heard of wild goose chases before, but I can't even see the goose here. Oh, well. Onward, Asher. We must hope the pieces fit into place soon. More perspective is needed. Again? Well, at least this spot looks more hospitable than the moon. Looks like we're at some kind of festival. What is that smell? Skunk?
Glad you're here. Ian's being like super heavy, you know? Like, yeah, our singer's up and bolted and we're meant to play the biggest gig of our lives in a few minutes. That was clumsy of us, granted. But maybe, if I meditate on it, well, the answer is...
You're not helping, Janice! All the hard work, all the crummy bars, working for the circuit's best, worst players. Yet we're here. Woodrock! America! Jimmy even brought his magic mic. Pity we can't find it either. What a cock-up, eh? I get he was nervous and sinking a few, but the disappearing act.
Yeah, well, I tried to look for him. That thug at the exit got it in his head. If he lets us off the stage, we'll scarper with the advance. You're pretty resourceful, Harriet. Think of a way to distract that goon and find our Jimmy.
Well, this looks like it's turning into custard.
Harriet, you seen Jimmy? We're on in 5. This is supposed to be our big hurrah as a band, and Jimmy's gone and done a Houdini act. Unfortunately, we're useless without that grand pillock.
Ian, man, Harriet ain't Jimmy's mum, like. We don't own each other, right? That's what the man does.
Don't you talk to me about the man. I was a bloody plumber and don't fancy going back. Now, they got a goon who's keeping us from having a good butchers for Jimmy. Lest we...
Harry? Hey, Harry. Those two still at each other's throats over Jimmy? Gutting, innit? We're supposed to grace that stage in a few, fulfill our destinies. He's an absolute liability, that Jimmy. Talented as all hell, but he's a princess. Lord knows we can't find his precious magic mic either. Usually won't sing without the thing. Not that it matters now, he's gone AWOL. The stage runners put some muscle up on the door. Doesn't bode well for us, Harry. We're stuck down here and we can't do shit about it. If only we could find our little Princess Jimmy. And maybe that bloody magic mic of his.
Sounds like this lead singer of theirs is a nuisance. Looks like we need to find him, and maybe this magic mic of his.
Hey, Woodrock! Are you ready to ride the cosmic waves of peace and love? Let's turn this field into a sea of good vibes!
Hold up, Bessie. You ain't going nowhere.
You weird-ass musicians, all the same. Let me guess, you still can't find that pendejo Jimmy. Not my problem. Keep moving, chica. Guess, you still can't find that pendejo Jimmy. Not my problem. You better problem. You better find him, or you're gonna have some tough questions to answer when the boss gets up here. ¿Me oyes?
Last call.
What the hell is going on?
Yeesh. Lacey's taking the bait.
What the Dios? Así no. No! The boss is going to kill me! No. Where's the wire? Where's...
That didn't sound like... Ooh. Well, he finally blew a fuse. I hope it's not in vain. This does not look good. Safe to say we might have left worse. Let's hope we... Let's keep moving.
Hey, where's the music? We came for some music, man.
Is this? I'm splitting, man. Talk about a downer.
Fantastic. Now what do we have up here? A damn fine view, but what about our lead singer? And Merry Christmas. Well, what'd you get? Hey now, another lens. Something tells me it'd look real good with the other lenses back home. Huh, and that key device in the crate looks familiar. Back to the sanctuary, I'd say. Huh, someone thinks they're the king, huh?
Amelia, do you hear me?
What? Yes, sorry.
What were you thinking about? Was it Fred, your co-pilot?
It doesn't matter. You guys don't believe me.
That's not true. I want to understand.
Well, so do I. God, you're sitting there like you have all the answers. Well, why don't you tell me then, fancy pants? Tapping away on that strange clipboard of yours like you're on some kind of Morse code race?
I am just documenting our session. Typing notes, that's it.
Typing? Funny, I don't see a typewriter. Look, I know what is going on. I see how you're acting, how you all look at me. You think this is my first rodeo in one of these places? I was a nurse once. A volunteer, but a nurse nonetheless. And you're staring at me like I'm sick. Well, I am not sick. I am lost.
Uh-huh, that's right. You and Fred were flying when the accident occurred.
If only that man... He came out of thin air. One minute I'm talking to Fred about the Red Sox, and the next minute this strange man just appeared in the back of our plane. I don't know how he got there. Doesn't make sense. If only he never showed up, we would still be flying. I would still be flying. I wanted to do so much more.
Right, it's okay. It's like, being the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah. Seems so long ago.
Uh-huh. Tell me more about this strange man.
What can I say? He disappeared. I suppose... I really think about it. I can tell you he looked scared. Like he didn't expect to be there. I know that makes me sound crazy, but then again, everything that happened after he showed up in our plane was crazy.
Like?
Well, the engines were suddenly shot to shit for no reason. Probably because of that weird thing stuck in the plane. And no, I'm not going to draw it again, okay? And that man, 1 second there. Parachute gone.
Now that's a good read. A real page-turner.
Only I knew that I would have... Oh, God.
Hey. Nothing to worry about here. Would you like to stop for a few moments?
Wowza! That swept out the closet, and the basement, and the yard. Now, hold on to your hat, because that upgrade has given me a... this looks like a job for your hands. Mine are busy keeping time.
And the ocean is gone, and suddenly buildings and lands I've never seen before. And then it crashed. I woke up here. Alone.
And where exactly is
don't know. Stay home.
Where's home? Yeah? Where is...
Cut the horse shit, okay, pal? I have already told you guys a dozen times. How many did you
Well, pin my tail and call me a donkey. I'm pleased to say I can now carry 2 items for you. You're welcome.
Let's go. Put her down.
Poor disquieted spirit. I wonder how she fits into all of this. It'd pay to remember that face. I would suggest we look into finding a key. Hold on. Didn't we find something earlier? By the whiskers of a catfish! I just done disconnected us from the flow of time. With this quick switch engaged, you can now move your hand, and voila! All right now. That helps connect the dots. Right. You know what to do, hmm? Okay, we're on to something now. Here we go. Looks like we're cooking, but what now? I am, like a redwood in a forest, stumped. Open sesame. Talk about secrets. Your grandfather sure did hide his fair share of those. Not sure what these parts are for, but looks like they fit together perfectly. Yes. They're mainly used in pistols or semi-automatics. Great for longer-range dueling. Loud, though. Zoom, zoom. Good to go. That seemed to do something. Let's get to that time terminal with the swarm of displays and see if we can get this all online. Time terminal. Now that sounds promising. It's offline. Or is it locked? Gotta find a way to unlock it.
Watch software not sufficient. To bring temporal entanglement machine online, please ensure device is sufficiently equipped for entanglement.
Damn. I've had my share of rejections, but that stings. Good idea. Let's shine some light on this situation. Find a clue or two. Nice to see you've got the book smarts, son. Eureka! What do we have here? By the Mississippi mud. Aren't we lucky? Your grandpapa's looking out for us. And by us, I mean me. Translocation. Well, that's given me more than a facelift. My cogs are purring. As for my reckoning of time, why, things are clearing up like the Mississippi on a calm summer day. Right, back to that legion of screens.
software sufficient for entanglement. Startup sequence initiated. Please interface with Dernal biometric panel.
I want to see.
Dernal biometric
Good
scan
enough.
complete.
Now.
Match successful.
Thank you, ma'am.
Initiating time
Looks
terminal
like we're
boot
getting closer,
procedure.
Asher.
Boot procedure complete. Room online time terminal. Temporal entangler operational.
That's it, Asher. As silly as it sounds, I think we've untangled this entangler. Now, let's get busy adding these artifacts into the machine.
Temporal entanglement engaged.
I'm a changing, Asher. I can feel it in my bones. I can see it. It's so clear. Go on. Tap the button on my counterpart. Boy, oh boy, if I had pants on, there would be antsy. This is huge, son. This dear entanglement machine here is now linked to me. It's like a big plan. Antiquity fragments we copy now appear here. You can scroll through them and use it. No need to return to the software and visit another era. Go on, grab one, take it for a spin.
Temporal entanglement engaged.
Two new fragments. We must be doing something good, Asher. Though, how do we know?